Hi.
Finally!
Yes.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Tell me, tell me how excited are you for the release of the film? The first thing.
I'm really, really excited. Yaara's coming out on July 30th on Z5, and I'm really glad that people get to enjoy this film from the comfort of their homes. I didn't feel like that. I felt like I was just really excited to start a project. I've always really liked Tigmanshu sir's work, so I was excited to learn from him and work with him. So, like I said, I've always admired his work as a director, and then of course he's a wonderful actor himself. So that experience was really unique, I would say, to have a director who understands acting so well. I learned a lot from him. It was very, especially in the scenes that were more intense and emotional, he could really safely guide his actors to that emotion and be kind of like the guide through this landscape of emotion. So it was really lovely to work with him.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. Shruti, tell me one thing, because people like us, like you, I, who are not living with family, but traveling to different countries or different cities to stay for a job or for those reasons, what happened that when you do not stay with your family, your friends become your family, right?
Yes.
So our definition and the value of friendship is way different from probably people who are like living with their family, right? How do you define and value your friendship?
So, like you said, I don't think it's just because you live alone or you travel. I think even if you were to live at home, the family that you're born with is the family that you're born with. The family that you choose for yourself is that circle of friends that you make. So, for me, the value of friendship is extremely important in my life. It's been my grounding factor, and it has helped me understand myself better. In fact, some of my best friends are from school and college.
Right, right. You have been working for so long from such a young age. Have you managed to make like one of your one or two of your close friend in the film and entertainment industry?
Yeah, definitely. I think two really close friends. One is Niranjan Iyengar, who's the
Huh.
writer and
Yes.
talent extraordinaire. He's one of my dear friends, as well as Tamanna, the actor. She's a friend of mine
Bhatia.
as well. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Right. Right. Shruti, you are a damn good singer. Yeah, you are you have such a strong voice, and you are such a good vocalist.
Thank you.
Did you sing any song in this film?
No,
Did you have the desire to do so?
no. I mean, it's not mandatory that I sing in every film that I'm in.
Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. But tell me, like, because these two worlds are different, right? Film is one thing, live gigs are another thing. In the post-COVID era, of course, like, gathering people for live gigs is definitely going to be a very, very challenging thing to do. How are you preparing yourself for being a live performing artist? How are you
I
preparing
don't think we
yourself
can.
for
I
that?
don't think we can have a full-fledged music festival or live performance till we really get the situation under control. That's just the facts. It's easy for us to be on stage and be careful. It's harder for the audience to be careful because the energy of live gigs is not physical distancing. It is people closer together, right? And that's the fun for the audience as well. So I definitely think live gigs are a bit far away. I think it would be quicker to get to a movie set than it would to have a live music gig.
But do you think that somewhere people who are growing up in the environment of music and art are in a more advanced more advantage or in more privileged, as opposed to those people who are probably packing their bag from the small town and coming to the big city to look for an opportunity?
So I think the doors and the opportunities open up more, like the kind of people I met growing up because of my parents, and the fact that there was an interest because of my surname, like I can't deny that. But to be honest with you, I was a very slow learner in life in general. I didn't know the skill set of communicating and like hustling and like saying the right thing to the right people. Like I'm still kind of like almost socially awkward, I would say. So for me, it wasn't that easy like to navigate. But I never take away from the privilege that I did have because the doors opened because of that. But I know my journey, and it wasn't easy for me. It was easy to get in. It was very hard to stay.
Uh, Another thing is, now, like, in the post-COVID era, things are definitely gonna change. Uh, does this uncertain situation that we are going to face, does that, like, kind of fear you or creates any anxiety in you? How, because there are many actors who are going through that. Okay, I have been talking to many, and they are saying that, what do you want to tell them, and how do you want to deal with it?
See, this is a situation that is unprecedented in the history of humankind. For us, the last time was
Yes.
what? The Spanish influenza. And, so something like this that shuts down the whole world like this, I don't think, it's like a Hollywood film, like post-apocalyptic, really weird, nightmarish stuff. So yeah, it's not comfortable. Anxieties are high. I personally do suffer from anxiety disorder. I have therapy that I deal with that with. So I understand it's a very real problem. The thing is, so is depression and loneliness for many people. But the thing is, I think it's important to keep finding ways to manage this unmanageable situation, so to speak. To find, I think for me, creativity and finding new creative avenues and being busy with that has helped me a lot. And each person will have their own thing. If people feel not comfortable staying alone, stay with somebody. When it comes to my life as an actor and work, the more important thing is we're able to manage, but there are crew members, the unit who really are daily wage workers who we need to get back. So I hope we get back and find a safe and steady way to work.
I just hope we come into this normalcy that we used to live in, and all the best for the film. And
Thank you so very
thank you
much.
so much for talking to us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.